All right. Hello, hello. Every time it's gonna also get me on this one that it doesn't have music, but I promise the audio works. Hi. We're back on Virtue's Last Reward tonight. Really excited to keep doing this one, even if I am all alone. My friends all abandoned me today. It's fine. Um, yeah. If you're new here, I'm Kels. Nice to meet you. I am your player one, so you're seeing me, you're seeing my screen. I feel like that's obvious when I'm alone, but you never know. So we're just going to recap and get into it. We'll see if this thing decides to roll the intro and scare the shit out of me halfway through it. It is the tradition at this point. Okay, so we started out in an elevator with a girl named Phi who knows our name is Sigma despite knowing nothing else about the situation. I do find it really interesting that we both have the names of Greek alphabet characters. Yep, there's that audio. Um, and then it's going to crash. Okay. All right. Our blue three pair bracelets are stuck on us, and Zero the Third put us in the nonary game Ambidex Edition. By cracking open the safe with its passwords, we escaped the top hatch and met with the new cast, who were also in different elevators as pairs and solos with their own colors. Alice is one of them, and a masked man everyone is sus of carried Clover out in his arms. Zero the Third explained the new rules, chromatic doors, and how we need points to open the number 9 door for 9 seconds before our bracelets drug us to death. Okay, so just sort of recapping what we've got. We've got the number 9 door. We know that we have to play the AB game, but we don't know what the AB game is other than we have to go back in the elevator for something. Um, we have to go through the chromatic doors in order to get the key cards to open the elevators. So, um, and then there's rules about how you get through each door. So yeah, let's just get into it. We didn't get very far last time because we finished up 7th layer instead. Or I guess first. All right, so we got to pick a door. Start thinking about who we want to partner with.
We need to go. We need to get through these other doors.
I love you. I'm so sorry.
But how do we figure out which door to go through? You still don't get it? Fine. Just pay attention. We don't have much time. Zero's explanation was pretty confusing, so let me put it in small words for you.
Okay, he is a child, but you don't have to treat him condescendingly, Phi.
There are
It's okay.
only 3 possible options. Option A. Sigma and I pair up with Luna. Our red and her blue can open the magenta door.
I think we have to stick for Phi for now. So I think based on this chart, we have the option of Luna, who's the cutie in purple, Tenmyoji, who's the old guy, and Alice, our, mummy.
That would mean Clover and Kay would go with Alice. Their green goes with her red to make yellow. That just leaves Dio and Quark as the blue pair, and Tenmyoji as the green solo. The only door they can open is the cyan one. Got it? Option B. Sigma and I go with Tenmyoji, so we can use red and green to make yellow for that door. That means Clover and Kay pair up with Luna to open the cyan door. This leaves Dio and Quark with Alice, and together, they can open up the magenta door. And finally, option C would be where we pair up with like colors to open complementary colored doors. That means Sigma, Alice, and I go through the cyan door, Clover, Kay, and Tenmyoji go through the magenta door, and Dio, Quark, and Luna go through the yellow door. Problem is, which do we choose? Please, Sigma, choose something.
Why me? What? Wait, what? Why me? Okay, I'm not sure that I'm liking this. We've got the telepathy thing going on again, and I don't know that I like that. I don't know that. I already don't like it when I have it with Date. I don't need another, weirdo to sync with here.
If you don't want to, then maybe Alice or Clover can choose. Or Tenmyoji or Dio or anyone.
Luna, do you just not want to decide?
Once one person chooses, everyone else's decisions will be made for them.
Oh, well, that's fair.
But please, you have to hurry. We're almost out of time.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
All right. I'll pick. Nobody seemed upset, but they probably knew as well as I did that we don't have time for bickering. I took a deep breath and spoke. Okay. Fi and I will... Alright, chat says let's find out more about Alice since we didn't really get to know her at the end of the first game. So we're going to go through the cyan door. So we're doing the complementary, or the opposing colors. We're gonna have another brain cell count. I feel like this is shaming, but that's okay. I'm thinking I'd like to go with Alice and take the cyan door. Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah.
Sure.
That means Quark and I are getting paired with Luna.
I don't have a problem with that.
She's beautiful and cute. Like, why would you have a problem with that?
Miss Luna's nice.
And nice, that too.
That's fine with me, too.
I love you.
We'll take the yellow door then, right?
That means Clover and I will take the purple door with Tenmyoji.
I cannot wait to get to know Kay. Like, robot.
Aw, I wanted to go with Alice.
Oh, sorry, Clover.
There's something wrong with me.
Well, no, not wrong.
Okay, what is it then?
Well, you're really gonna make me say it? You're old.
Clover! You can't just say that!
What? Well, I'll have you know I'm as spry as I was when I was 20.
10 seconds remain.
Oh my God,
until
Clover, you can't
chromatic
just say
doors
that.
Close. 9, 8.
Alright, guys,
Seven.
we need to go. We don't have time for this. We need to go.
You're getting an earful later, young lady.
Yeah, whatever.
3,
Okay,
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Alright. This feels a lot more high-tech than the first one. Than the first game. Oh, this is more high-tech. Hello. Crew quarters. Is this just a hallway?
The door said crew quarters?
I can't read, apparently.
People probably stayed here.
There are numbers on each of the doors.
Oh, number 3 has
So they're
handcuffs.
room 1, room 2, room 3, etc.
Kinky. I guess we might as well start by opening one of them. Oh, I'm having flashbacks to, what was that? Door 2 down in the bottom
Looks
of the...
like we were right.
In the bottom of 999.
This place really says someone lives here.
Yeah, there's a bed and everything.
Yep.
But who would be spending the night in a place like this?
It looks too plain to be a guest room. This room probably belonged to a laborer or some kind of blue-collar worker. Guess this is where the people who worked here stayed.
Alice, what the fudge is wrong with your outfit? Alice has a lot of faith in whatever fashion tape is keeping her nipples hidden. And that's all I'll say about it. Like, girl apparently decided she didn't either need to button that shirt, or it doesn't have buttons on it, or it's too small. So... But what were they working on?
Beats me. Why would I know that anyway? I don't know what this place is any more than you do. Your guess is as good as mine.
Do you think it might be a coal mine? Or maybe they're drilling for oil or something.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I feel like it is tacky, don't get me wrong, but I wonder if they backed themselves into a corner with how we met her in the last game. I don't know. It does seem like maybe they could have given her a few more clothes. Like, not even Lotus was dressed like this. So,
You want to go have a look?
we're way past tasteful side boob. Yeah. No luck. Looks like it's locked.
No getting out of the hallway until we can unlock it then, I guess.
Looks that way.
That's fair. Yeah, Clover does look different from last game, so why can't Alice? I am a little curious about Clover's transformation, because she looks way different. So I'm curious about how long after this takes place. Because, like, what happened to Snake? She does make very cool poses. I have to say I'm a big fan of the 3D models. Like, they're always moving. It's very cool. I love it. All right, let's split up and have a look at these cabins. Zero told us that there are key cards we can use to open the AV rooms. Maybe there's one hidden in here somewhere. So, let's get started. With a nod, Fi and Alice both moved off to start looking. Fi headed to room 4, and Alice went to room 2. All right, bye, guys. All right. Heading straight in to an escape thing. We'll see how smart I am today. All right, so they're in rooms 2 and 4. So let's start in room 1 then without them. Okay, so we have a phone. Wonder if this is like, you know how in hotel rooms they've got like the hotkey numbers? Like maybe that's what this is. I don't know. So Fi's in room 2, I think. Let's try dialing this 2. A phone? Is it connected? This appears to be the internal line button. 2 must be room 2. Maybe this will connect to Alice. Let's give it a shot. Okay, Alice is in room 2. Who is this? Oh, hey Alice. So you are there. Is that you? Yeah. Where are you calling from? Room 1. That's right next door. Why did you call me? You could just walk. Wait a minute. What's wrong? There's something on the display. It says 25 asterisk asterisk. 25 asterisk asterisk. Do you think it's a clue? Well, I'm going to look around this room anymore. I'll see you later. Alright, so the question is, do we think it's this asterisk, or do I need to call Fi? Let's get Fi's number first. So 25. What should I call next? The internal line button, I bet 4 means the one that connects to room 4. That's room 5 then, right? Might as well try pressing it. Who's this? Just me. Better than Justice, I suppose. Really? You can do better than that. I'm hanging up. Come on, wait! What do you want? And where are you calling from? Room 1. I guess they have some kind of internal one? Seems like it. So, what is it you... Huh? What's this? Agricola 92. I didn't know you were into German-style board game farming situations. That must be what Agricola is. Whoops, I meant asterisk 92. How on earth would you get those two mixed up? That's what it says on the display. Asterisk asterisk. Maybe it's a clue. Anyway, I'm going to get back to searching this room. Call me if you find anything else. Alright, so let's try 2592. Oh, is the music too loud? I forgot I can't change that. Give me a quick second. Let's see if we can crash again. We're gonna turn it down then. Alright, options. We'll keep... How are the voice sounds? Are they good? Or do I need to turn them down a little bit as well? Or are we just only having problems with the background music? Voices are fine, okay. Okay, there we go.
All right, this is room 3. No tape has been inserted. The answering machine will not function.
What's that mean? Where should I call next? Let's try calling room 3, see if anyone picks up. Yeah, that's fair. I generally don't have to compete with them, so. Alright, let's try pressing 3.
There is no phone number associated with this button.
What? That's weird. Why can't I call room 3? Look, someone's already doing kinky stuff with it. There's a set of 3 connected panels behind the phone. It looks sort of like a mirror. The surface is kind of matte, and it isn't very reflective, but the light is good, so it's easy to see what's on it. Or it would be if there was anything on it. Don't know what that means. But it sounds like I need a tape. Okay, so I have a combination lock over here. We have arrows. What's this? I don't think it's a stain. A triangle, a leaf thing, and another triangle. What's that thing on the right? Looks like the silhouette of a fox. Alright, I don't think that's gonna help me. There's a book on top of the desk. Let me see here. It's called... How the hell do I pronounce that? Does that say Schrodinger's cat? Schrodinger's cat, yeah. There's a kitty on the cover. Isn't that just precious? Whoops, there it goes. Still can't help talking like a cat when I talk about a cat. Oh no. Can't wait to have to read those lines. Let's see what's in here. Looks like all sorts of sciencey stuff. I have no idea what any of this means. I don't think that this is part of any kind of puzzle, so I'm just gonna leave it here. A desk, huh? Looks like the top's made of glass. What's the deal with this drawer, though? Alright, so... maybe I have to put something on it? Drop down bed. Oh. You know, most people get their back blown out, not, you know, their knee. Huh? What's this? There's a human silhouette drawn in white on the bed. The area where the left knee would be has been ripped out. I wonder if that means anything. Alright, I have no clues that go together. So, off to another room. Yeah, puns galore. Damn, there are handcuffs on the door. I can't open it. Another protagonist that can't figure out how to pick locks. One of these days, we're gonna get one. Vi should be checking this room out. I think I'll see how she's doing.
Oh, hello, Sigma.
Find anything?
Not really.
Oh. Alright, there's no tape in here. Hey, when I called you, you said something showed up on the display, right?
Yeah, it said **92. But as soon as the call was over, it disappeared. I think the display only works when you're on the phone.
Okay. Am I supposed to scratch away her outfit? Oh my god. By the gods! I never thought I'd see one! Oh, we are back in Dante territory.
What?
You scratch off the silver part with a coin so you can see the naughty stuff. It's the ultimate in interactive poster technology. What teenage boy doesn't dream of something like this? The excitement, the anticipation, and finally, the reveal. You look pretty excited. Alright, so I guess we have to find a coin. Okay, we have this thing too.
Damn it.
It won't open.
Yeah, it looks like it's locked. I think that thing on the door can unlock it. We just need to figure out how.
Alright, I got nothing. Yeah, unsurprisingly, that was not it, because I just typed in numbers.
I don't think plugging in random numbers is going to be very helpful. You need to get a clue.
A clue, huh? Oh, this one has a different design. That's interesting.
What? Have you seen this before?
Yeah. Well, no, not this. But I've seen some similar patterns in the other rooms. They're all right next to a desk, too, just like this one.
Have you figured it out yet?
No, not yet.
Oh.
Look, there's something on top of the desk.
Yeah, it's a piece of metal. Kind of cylindrical.
Alright, so I have part of a key. That doesn't help me. Alright. Let's see what part this person got blown out. The other knee.
Man, not again. Again. The silhouette. Oh, did you see one in another room?
Yeah, I saw another one just like this.
It had a hole torn around the ankle, too.
No, it had a hole, but it was somewhere else. Alright, well, that was not particularly helpful. But I have half a key now. So let's see if we can't find the other half.
I think Alice is investigating this room.
Well, I don't think she'll mind if I go in.
Sigma, what are you doing here?
Just thought I'd come check up on you.
Oh. Well, I haven't found anything interesting.
Alright, this one doesn't look like it's got a tape in it either.
When I called the internal line, the display there said something, right? Yes. It said 25 asterisk asterisk. It's blank now, though.
Perhaps the display only works when the phone is making it or receiving a call?
Yes, I think so.
Alright, so this one also has that. Ooh, there we go.
There's something on top of the desk. It's a little piece of metal.
Alright, let's make our key. We have a key. Maybe it unlocks the handcuffs? Alright, we've got a different design here. And this person's arm. Alright, let's try unlocking those handcuffs, because I think that's the logical place where we're using this key. Yes! Goodbye, handcuffs! Shouldn't have any more door problems now. I know I made a joke about it being kinky, but Sigma, you leave those right there. Do not take those along. You cannot be trusted with them. Alright. So... phone, there's a spot in it that would fit a small cassette tape. The tape is probably for the answering machine. But the lid's open. Okay. So I gotta find a tape. Ooh! This looks like it's open. Whoa. That opened really easily. I guess it wasn't locked. I'll take it. We have a large roll of aluminum foil. Guess we'll figure out something to do with that. I have a knife. There's something on here. A box cutter? Alright. Alright, we're gonna try something. So let's take our aluminum foil. There's a drawer sticking out from the desk, but there's nothing in it. Since the top of the desk is made of glass, I should be able to see anything I put in the drawer. Can I not put foil? I cannot. Whoa. They've got those patterns here too, huh? Okay. And we've got a right arm. This is just like the other ones. It's ripped too, but in a different place this time. Alright. So, what am I doing with this aluminum foil and a box cutter? Cut this open. Shape the person. Deliberately ripped. No. I'm gonna see in a box cutter. I can't use that box cutter on the thing. The scratch it thing. Okay. We're gonna try it though. Maybe. Alright, the box cutter should do the trick here.
Hold on. You're just going to tear the poster if you do that.
You can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs.
I really don't see how that makes any sense. Anyway, what I'm saying is that this poster might have a clue in it somewhere. Cutting it up with that thing is out of the question.
Alright. So that's not it.
The top's made of glass. I've seen plenty of tables like that beside the drawer. All you can see through the glass is what's in the drawer. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe you're supposed to put something in this drawer.
Yeah, well, when I tried to put the aluminum foil in, I couldn't.
Can I use aluminum foil?
Do I just... Oh my god. I don't know how I got that. There are 4 strange shapes on the aluminum. Alright, shapes we saw over here. The others had... how do you say it? Lines. So maybe... if I put this here, alright, the aluminum foil's in place. Just gotta shut this. I don't know that this helps me. So circle, star, rhombus, triangle. The images on the wall are reflected in the aluminum, which is acting as a mirror. Both images are overlaid. It looks like a circle, a star, a diamond, and a triangle. Huh. What does that mean? It's a really good question. Do I have more of these? I do. Okay, so maybe if I see all of them, it'll give me a clue. Because, yeah, those are numbers, so... Unless... Maybe it's sides, so... 1, 5, 4, 3? Probably need the key or something. Can I not play with the... No. That one's completely locked. Alright, let's see if we can't figure this out. Alright, let's try this one. Here. That does not mean anything. Let's try a different one. Locker. We'll leave that there. Let's see if the other ones maybe give us some more insight. Because locker is not particularly helpful. I think I figured out that this has something to do with the locker at this point. This game is doing a fantastic job of making me feel stupid. Alright, let's try this one. 4985. Alright. I wonder what's in here.
Well, keep wondering. It's locked. See? I told you so.
There's a panel over here where you can put in a passcode.
I can just get it to work.
Okay, so 4985. I guess I have to do some math. So 4, 9, 8, 5. Ah! I'm a genius. Hold for the next time I say I'm an absolute fucking moron. Ha! Piece of cake.
Wow, good job. That was pretty impressive.
Was it?
There's something in there. A cassette.
Alright. So, we know where the cassette tape goes, but let's actually do the other code first in the room Fi's in. Just so we can get all these figured out. Alright. 3, 4, 7, 2. Time to do some more math. Okay, so 3, 4, 7, 2. Oh. How about 3, 4, 7, 2. I know how to do math, it's fine.
Whoa, good job. You opened it.
Yeah, I'm pretty great.
Looks like there's something in there.
Yes! Check it out! A wallet!
You probably shouldn't get your hopes up.
Yeah, I'm aware. 3 plus 0 equals 3. I don't... Math is hard. I don't have any other excuse.
Why not? Just a few.
Yeah, fine, whatever. I'm not gonna let you bring me down. Let's see what's in here. What the hell?
What is it?
There's only 1 coin in here. And it's not even real money. Just a toy coin.
See, didn't I tell you? Damn.
It's okay, Sigma. We'll make you happy. We're gonna make all of his childhood dreams come true. Alright, you silvery bastard, time to meet your doom. Let's do this. Ah!
Damn, you're excited.
Hey, don't misunderstand me. I'm just really anxious to find a clue in there, aren't you?
You want to let me do it then?
I'm sorry. Please, just let me have this.
Then get on with it.
Oh, I actually get to do it. Search for hints on the poster. Let's get started. Oh my god. Okay, this is actually a little bit harder to do than you might think with a joystick. Okay, so we have a star, we have a butterfly. She has a moon on her torso. And what's under the skirt? A dolphin? A shark? I don't know if those mean anything. Oh, hello. 9. Okay, that seems important. So we have a 9. 8. 1. 6. Okay, so oh, okay. 6, 1, 8, 9, I think. Oh my god, Sigma. You fucking loser.
Damn. I look away for a second and you've scratched it all off. Yeah. I noticed some things that might be clues, so I kept going. You mean these marks on our arms and legs? Yeah. There are 4 of them. A star, a circle, a diamond, and a triangle.
Okay, so, where's my memo? Guess I cannot. Okay, so circle is 1. Star is 6. This is probably so painful to watch. I almost apologize, but I don't. Oh no, how do I do an 8 on this? 8. And triangle is 9. There we go. Gonna put that one up on the wall.
Hey, what are you doing? You've already scratched it all off.
No, I'm not done yet.
This blue part still needs to go. Sigma, I don't think that part's going to come off no matter how hard you scrape.
All right. So if I go back over to room 1 and I look at this, okay, so we have circle 1, 6, 8, 9. I just happened to put it in the right locker. Okay, so I actually need to find the key first. So let's do the tape then. He absolutely wants to see everything. Like, this is the spiritual successor to Kaname Date. Or maybe he came first, I don't know. Someone would have to check the years on this, but...
Putting the cassette in now. All I have to do is close the lid.
Alright. Okay, well, I guess I'll call from another room then. Okay, so now that that has the tape in, now we should be able to access the answering machine. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba! Congratulations!
That voice. Looks like you found the answer. The number you just entered is the number for the phone in the 3rd room. The buttons here on top of the phone are just shortcuts. That means all the other phones have actual numbers too. Though I guess that's not really important. Anyway, you're calling room 3 right now.
Room 3?
Then that means... Since you're so clever, I'm sure you've figured it out by now. But yes, you're right. I'm speaking to you from a pre-recorded tape. So you can grasp me all the questions you like, but I won't be able to answer them. I'm afraid this little talk is going to be a bit one-sided. Then again, it's going to be a very little talk because I only have one thing to tell you. Have a look at the left screen above the phone. The answer you're looking for is hidden there. What answer, you ask? Well, I can't hop you with that one. Bye! Have a nice trace!
Left. Oh, there we are. 2652. Alright, there's another four-digit number. What am I supposed to do with this? I guess I need to enter it somewhere. Alright, well, 2652. Let's see if these do anything. Hey, it opened! There's some kind of pin in here. Let's see. I already got that pin thing, so I can close the lid, right? Okay. Does it unlock this thing? Keyhole on top of the panel. I think a pin or something might fit in here. Oh, what was that noise? Maybe I can type stuff in now. Alright, let's do this. Alright, what did my memo say? 1689. Okay, 1, 6, 8, 9. I think I did not do basic math right. Did I? Didn't I? 1. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. 6 plus 3 is 9. Alright, do I have the wrong... Circle, star, diamond, triangle. Circle, star, diamond, triangle. Or is that supposed to be a 6 since it's upside down? Let's try 1686. I want the digital root. Please, I never want to calculate another digital root ever again. 1, 6, 8, 6. No, not that either. What should I do? Okay. So did I write down the numbers wrong? That is a really good first question. Oh, wait. I wonder if I have to flip it upside down. So it would be 1986. Because the star's upside down too. Let's try that. Okay, so 1986. There we go. Ha! Oh, okay. Yes, it opened. All right. Oh, this is just the code just like the code we saw in the Ambidex room. I mean, it's a different code, of course, but it looks really similar. I think this probably opens a safe. All right, which means that there is another thing out there that opens. It's locked again. The input thing turned off too. All right, so let's try maybe 2586. 2, 5. Wait, 9. 2592 is the combination. No. That was a long shot. He mentioned that each room has its own numbers. So maybe let's try figuring those out. Okay, so maybe I can't do it looking at the other phones. Line button. 1 probably means room 1. That's the room I'm in right now, so it would probably call here. Actually, that wouldn't do anything. I mean, it's not like you can call yourself with only one phone. But there's no harm in trying, right? Nope, nothing. Pressing the 1 button is probably pretty pointless. It was worth a shot. Okay, so when I hit 2... no use. No one's answering. Where did Alice go? No one's answering. Alright. Well, that's no good. I can't connect to anything. Alright. So I'm missing a combination in order to get the special. I can't get anyone to answer. I think it connected, but I don't hear anything. It's not gonna show me the combination that it did earlier either. That's the topsman. I don't have any more items. You know what? We haven't used these beds. What if it's based off of the numbers of the rooms and where it is on her body? So... Okay, so we use the memo. Okay, so first things first. We're actually going to make this into 9. And this into 6. Since that's what's correct. Okay, so her... So the real question is going to be, is it my left and right or her left and right? Guess it really doesn't matter. So, okay, so Star is left arm. I mean, 9 is left leg. This is right arm. I hope this is really entertaining for everyone else to watch me do this. Right leg. Okay, so 4 has the right leg. There we go. 4. Okay, so then 3. Has the right arm. Why am I not writing these in Japanese numerals? It might actually be easier on me, but whatever. Okay. And actually, we don't need to see what 2 is, because when we see what 1 is, then we'll know what 2 is. Alright, so... Left leg is 1, which means left arm would have to be 2. Yeah, because they're just straight lines. Right? It's not going to be pretty, but it would be. I didn't say it would be pretty. But it would be a lot more distinctive. Okay, so 6, 9, 8, 1. No, 6, 9, 1, 8. 6, 9, 1, 8. Alright, so 6, 9, 1, 8. Alright, so then the question is, do I need to swap my left and rights? So, That would mean 8. One, 9, 6. Wait, no. 8, 9, 1, 6. We're just gonna do this. All right, so 8, 9, 1, 6. Okay, now. About 8, 1, 9, 6. Now. That's not a bad mnemonic for it, yeah. Okay. So I have something swapped. Six, 9, 1, 8. I tried. So we'll just try it again. 6, 9, 1, 8. Nope, not that one. 6, 9, 1, 8. 6, 9, 1, 8. Not that one. Alright, maybe let's try doing this like this is the 9 and this is the 6, the way it looks. So that would be 9, 6, 1, 8. Nope, not that either. Feels like this should not be quite as hard as it is. The hat stays on during 6. That's cute. I always think Milker looks like a flower. All right. Try 6, 1, 8, 9. Nope. All right, this cannot be that hard. What am I missing? What are our clues again? Okay, so this is our clue. So we marked the star as the left arm. Although I guess technically that would be the right arm. So if she laid down, so let's maybe switch to blue. So if this is right arm, left arm, that's left leg, that's right leg. That would mean this is 1, 4, 2, 3. See, that's just it. It's hard. I think that's where I got caught up is I maybe chose wrong whether it was her left or our left. So just thinking about it, how it's on the bed. Alright, so let's try 8, 1, 9, 6. Okay, so we've already done that. Thought that was too easy. I thought maybe it was just based off of the room numbers. Okay, so just for posterity, 8, 1, 6, 9. Oh, not that either. What are we missing? This is such a mess too now. It's super, super helpful. Alright, fuck it. We're going to cheat. Bad on us that we're already doing it, but I don't know where I've went wrong. 8008. Congratulations! By the way, if you're wondering where 1986 came from, it's the same combination we put in to get the other password.
The second passcode can be found on the left portion of the display above the phone.
Left. Alright, 9861.
What the hell? It's not a phone number? That means this number has to be.
Okay, so 9861. Which ironically is the same numbers I was dealing with. Okay, so 9861. Fucker, I probably would have eventually gotten to it.
Oh, so this number works too. The color's different though.
Yeah, that's fair. We already solved it. We just didn't know where to put it.
Huh? This one's different. The shapes are different, and so is the placement. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this is for the safe too. I'd better make sure to remember them.
I will say, so when I looked up, when I cheated, there are apparently special secret messages. So because we've already figured it out, I want to know what these are. Okay, so yeah, that's fair. We thought I hadn't entered the correct answer too early. Okay, so 0818. Grotesque sounds of ravenous, gruesome consumption. Vomiting. Lovely. That's a wonderful one. All right. 3, 2, 4, 1. Five, 3, 0, 9.
Hello, can I help you?
Hey, I got your number on the. Oh my god. Like the song. Huh? She hung up. I wish 8008 was one. We'll try it. It's not on this list, but oh. We got numbers. I don't know what those mean. What in the name of... Actually, I want to look at those again. All right. Gosh. He is... illegible. I get it. Okay. 6724.
Thank you for volunteering to prefer the mental...
Oh, I think I missed the line.
Thank you for volunteering to join the Axis test group. Please indicate whether you prefer the mental or physical test battery. Warning, mental tests carry a small risk of death.
Axis is the publisher, by the way. Our favorite number.
Ready for the time of your life, sweetheart? Only $24.95 a minute.
That's a little too rich for my blood, thanks. Oh, I guess 8008 is literally the last one on here. Okay, now that we've screwed around enough, let's get out of here. A safe, it looks just like the one in the Ambidex room. I wonder if I can open it the same way. Let's try entering the passcode. Okay, so... I need the archive, actually. So, we gotta do blue first. Sun, sun, star. Oh, that's right, and we have the secret file to open. Now that we've met everyone. Yes, it opened. Man, what good is a victory dance when there's no one there to see it? I'm lonely. Oh well, I'll just have a look inside. All right, so we found the gold file. And sun, sun, sun. Da 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 da. Ha ha! Unlocking successful. I wonder what's inside this time. Wait a minute. If I look through the stuff in here without telling Fi and Alice, they might be suspicious later. You took something when we weren't looking. Yeah, those are two bad sides I really don't want to be on. I think I'll just go get them before I go through it. Yeah, that's fair. Well, that was easy enough. Hey, what's this? Did you open this, Sigma? Yeah, who else could have? Why didn't you tell us sooner? What? Forget about it, Alice. Let's just see what's in there. What's this thing? A map. It says floor A. Oh god, we're gonna talk more about maps. We can look at it more later. There's more stuff in the safe. Why don't we get all of it before we start going through it? Good idea. Looks like we've got a card. Whoop, make that 2 cards. This is one of those cards for the AB rooms. See? It says Ambidex room right there. So it does. Then we can use these to open the AB rooms. Yes. But how are we supposed to get back there? The door to the warehouse is still locked. I think the answer to that question is in the safe. Check out this note. Here are a few more rules for you. Once you've opened a door, you can hop through it as much as you like. The chromatic doors are like that too.
Once you open them, even I cannot keep you from going in and out of them. Any color of bracelet can go through them, and as many people as you like. But, you have to escape before you can take advantage of this free reign rule. Once you've activated a chromatic door and gone through it to the puzzle beyond, it won't let you go back until you've solved the puzzle. I see. So once we can get out of the crew quarters, we can head back to the warehouse. Right? Yeah, seems like it. And this key is how we're going to get out of here. Right. So this key will open the door at the end of the hallway. Let's go. Wait, what about this book on top of the safe? Oh my god, are we going to talk about Schrodinger's cat? Before we do that, I think we should look at our secrets that we got. So we have 2 different pages to go through, I think. We do have some. Okay, so we have the elevator. This is where you play the AB game. It appears to be an elevator car. There are 6 AB rooms in the warehouse on floor A. From the left, they're referred to as first, second, third, etc. The interior of each room is identical to the others, with a voting device on the wall and a hatch in the ceiling. The fuck do you mean a voting device? Alright, AB gate refers to the door of the AB room. Most elevator doors open horizontally, but this one opens and closes vertically. Most elevators also include a safety feature that prevents the door from closing if anything obstructs it. These doors have no such safety feature. Why do I feel like that's going to be featured at some point in this game? Each participant has a bracelet attached to their left wrist. If a participant breaks the rules or fails to fulfill certain conditions, then a set of 4 needles in the bracelet will inject them with 2 chemicals in succession. There are only 2 situations which will cause the bracelet to come off. 1, the person wearing it completes the game and escapes, and 2, the heart of the person wearing it stops beating. Attempting to break the bracelet or attempting to force it off will be considered a violation of the rules. So we've got the same rules as last time. AI is short for artificial insemination, which is a process by which eggs are fertilized without the use of a male organ. It is commonly used in the breeding of dairy cattle and pigs, but has also been... Oh, I'm being told that in this case, AI stands for artificial intelligence, which is another thing entirely. The word 0 the third says before he leaves. Here are a few variations. Have a nice trick, have a nice trap, and have a nice traitor. A quantum computer is a device built by Tom Kwan of Boise, Idaho Commuter. That's actually a lie. A quantum computer is a highly advanced machine that uses quantum phenomena such as superposition and entanglement to perform calculations. Let's say, for example, that you want to determine the prime factors of 5,183. Why are numbers so hard? A Van Neumann style computer, let's call him Paul, would say, can I divide it by 2, 3, 5, and just run through the numbers like that until it got the answer. Mr. Kwan, on the other hand, the computer, not the imaginary computer, would just look at 5183 and say, obviously, it's 71 times 73. A traditional computer with n bits can only be one of 2 to the nth states at once, but a quantum computer with n qubits can be up to 2 to the nth states simultaneously. This means a quantum computer can calculate calculations that are currently impossible. That's amazing, Mr. Kwan. Are you, seeing anybody? Don't ask me what I just read. I could not actually tell you. Someone has written 2 milkmen go comedy on the wall of the warehouse on floor A. Presumably, it refers to a pair of milkmen visiting a comedy club. The sentence construction, however, is obviously wrong. There must be a reason why. Alright, so that was our first set. This is our second set. So, primary chromatic door. There are a total of 7 varieties of chromatic doors in the Nonary game facility, 1 for each of the following doors: cyan, magenta, yellow, red, blue, green, and white. The primary chromatic doors will open at a specific time. Participants can see how much time is left until the primary doors open by pressing the buttons on both sides of the bracelets. Several conditions must be met by the group that enters the primary door in order for the secondary door to open. There must be 2 pair bracelets and 1 solo bracelet. So it's only reading the bracelets, and you have to have all the bracelets. So when people start dying off, or I guess if people start dying off, I feel like it's a pretty good guess that someone's going to die off at some point, but we'll skip that for now. We've got to have their bracelet to go through the door. The colors of all 3 bracelets must
must together form either the color of the door they're trying to enter or its complementary color. That's kind of hard to remember though, so let's look at it this way. Red and blue open the magenta secondary door, green and green open the magenta secondary door. Green and red open the yellow secondary door or blue, and blue and green can open the cyan secondary door or red and red. EU stands for erotic units. EU is a system developed to measure a combination of physical, emotional, and situational attractiveness. It ranges from 0 to 20, where 20 might be Marilyn Monroe and 0 might be Gilbert Gottfried. For the curious, Danny Trejo rates as 16 EU. Just being sexy does not guarantee a high EU rating. Not to be confused with the competing systems of hotness or sexability, the EU system weighs a number of factors such as practicality, sustainability, emotional investment, and the bias of the observer. Women with a high EU rating have usually mastered the art of the tease. Yes, the European Union is sexy. I don't know what grandpa videos are, and I'm a little concerned. Grandpa videos are a collection of films that Tenmyoji has gathered. Their content isn't really explicit per se, but they still aren't really appropriate for someone Quark's age. It should be noted that the term does not imply the videos contain grandpas or grandpa-like actors. I don't need to know about Tenmyoji's porn. I am already regretting opening this. Alright, Sigma's cat problem. Sigma has a strange verbal and possibly psychological tic which causes him to make cat puns whenever he talks about cats. The cause of this behavior seems to be an experience he had as a child. When Sigma was in preschool, there was a deserted house near his school that everyone called the Cat Mansion. He'd always loved cats, so every day he would visit the Cat Mansion and give the cats that lived there some of his lunch. One day, he realized that he could understand what the cats were saying to one another. A magical black cat appeared and told him it had given him this gift in exchange for giving it food to its fellows. But the magical cat said, "You can never tell anyone about your gift," the magical black cat warned. "If you do, you'll be cursed." But young Sigma was so happy about his newfound ability that he slipped and told a girl about it, so the black cat cursed him. His curse was to speak only in cat puns for the rest of his life. Fortunately for him, a magical white cat came along soon afterwards, felt the curse was a little too harsh and lessened it so that he would only talk in cat puns when he talked about cats. And they lived happily ever after. And finally, phone. A device that converts sound into electrical signals and transmits them over a wire so they can be decoded and played back on the other end. It's useful for speaking to people who are far away. The invention of the telephone is generally credited to Alexander Graham Bell in 1876, but there is dispute in some circles as to whether or not this is the truth. In the game, there is a phone in one of the cabins. It can't call outside of the facility, of course, but what if you try something like 5309 or 6969? Other numbers might do other things, so give it a try. We did. There we go. Grandpa films are just those aerobics exercises videos for the girls for leotards, aren't they? Tenmyoji's a loser. All right, let's talk about cats. Oh, it's a book about cats, but do we have time for that, right, Meow?
Meow.
Sorry. It's this sort of, I guess you could call it a tic. I've had it since I was young. I wish I was just a kitten, but I can't control it. It's not dangerous, though. You're perfectly fine.
Not dangerous?
Anyway, the book's called Schrodinger's Cat.
Don't you mean Schrodinger's cat?
I don't know how he said it. Anyways, with all the cat puns, I feel like we just dropped down in the EU scale that we just learned about. Oh, you've heard of it?
I think it'd be harder to find someone who hasn't heard of it.
For real? Do you know what it is too, Alice?
Of course I do. I was just wondering why this book was here.
So, what is Schrodinger's cat?
It's a quantum physics thought experiment. The book probably discusses the principles the experiment talks about in depth.
See, Erwin Rudolf Joseph Alexander Schrödinger was a scholar of theoretical physics in Austria. He was born in 1887. Wait, is this going to be a long story?
Yes.
Thought so. How about we talk about it later then? I mean, we just found the key that'll get us out of here.
You do have a point there. Yes, he does. We should leave. Now.
All right, let's go. All right, so now that we've escaped the explanation of Schrodinger's cat, and I am saved from cat puns for at least a little longer. Lock for the door. Right now it says lock. You guys ready? I'm gonna open the door. Okay. I'm ready. Go for it. All right then. 3, 2, 1. Da-da-da-da! We found it. I feel like the difficulty of the escape rooms kicked up from the last one. It was fun. I did enjoy it. It just felt like the last ones were pretty easy. We made our way down the hallway, and at the end, waiting for us. Oh, hey guys! This is a really small hallway for this. Hey, looks like the gang's all here.
Nothing.
What's up?
We left our room, headed left.
And ended up here.
Sigma, let me see that map you found earlier.
Oh, right. I appreciate them actually just showing us the map thing rather than having to actually discuss it this time. Oh, no matter which door we took, all of them led back here.
That's the same as the map we found in the lounge.
The lounge?
Oh, we found something like that too. Our room was an infirmary.
That's so. So basically, everyone else got to be in cooler places than we did. We found ours in the crew quarters.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
No, there's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
Alright, down we go. I still don't know where we are. Like last time it was, they made the Titanic comparison really early. Here it's like, I don't know where the fuck we are.
What the? Oh, this is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too.
Oh,
The one on the
more
left
doors.
is green. The one in the middle is blue. And the one on the right is red. Are these chromatic doors? Look, there's a box here. It looked like the ones we saw earlier.
Lock. Huh. Yeah, won't budge.
Yeah, just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
What if this is the same facility from the first game, but heavily renovated? That's a good question. Our crew quarters did look pretty similar. Like, not super 100% similar. I think the infirmary might be where maybe we can confirm that. Right? Because when we last saw the infirmary on the gigantic, or I guess the Nevada facility that was renovated to look like it, we knew, like, it was that big hospital room. So...
Oh, no, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right. The numbers have changed.
Numbers? Oh, yeah, the time left. It's like 2 hours. 6 minutes.
Ah, for fuck's sake. You telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
Yeah, looks like we don't have a choice then. We gotta head back. Clover, how about you show him that note we found?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Huh? Was it something about supplementary rules? Because we found a note just like that. It was in the infirmary.
Yeah, we found one too. It was in the safe in the crew quarters. Here are a few more rules for you. Once you've opened a door, you can hop through it as much as you like. The chromatic doors are like that too. Once you open them, even I cannot keep you from coming in and out of them. Any color or bracelet can go through them, and as many people as you like. But, you have to escape before you can take advantage of this free reign rule. Once you've activated a chromatic door and gone through to the puzzle beyond, it won't let you go back until you've solved the puzzle. If that's true, then we can all go back the way we came and get into the warehouse.
I don't think Zero's saying we can. I think he's saying we have to. Otherwise, what's the point of that key card?
You mean this? The Ambidex room key.
We found some too.
That makes 6 then. 1 for each AB room.
Let's head back to the warehouse.
So when Zero says jump, we say how high, huh?
What else you want to do, man?
If you don't like it, stay here. Stupid angry mutt watching the door sounds about right.
Asshole. Better hope I don't have rabies, you self-satisfied old turd.
You guys are going at each other like real hard, and you barely know each other.
Well, what's it going to be? Are you going to go back with us? Or are you staying here by yourself?
All right, fine. I'm going.
All right, let's see if we can't play the AB game now that we've got cards. One thing I want to know. So remember when Phi jumped out? Like, she managed to jump ridiculously high, and so did Kay. And, like, granted, Kay's a robot. So, no reason in theory why.
So, this is the
wouldn't,
crew
but-
quarters, huh?
Just as the note said.
But if it was just the same facility renovated, I don't know how they'd make that one work unless Phi's just superhuman. Which is also a possibility. She did just say that she wasn't Batman or Superman or any of those, but
We had no trouble getting in here.
That means we can go to the infirmary or the lounge.
Yeah, we can check out any of them.
are we sure Kay's a robot? No, not 100%.
Hey, look, Grandpa! They got a poster of a lady in here! It looks like the ones you got back home!
Oh my god.
This one's pretty hot.
Tenmyoji, please, that is a child.
I think we're talking at least 14, maybe even 15 EU.
Agreed.
I sure would like to take it home with me. Unfortunately, I don't think this is really the time for that. Let's keep moving.
I don't even know what to say. Whoa, hold on. Grandpa? Since when were they buddies? We call it dibs. Or had they always been that close? In other words, they'd known each other before the Nonary game. And if Quark was calling Tenmyoji Grandpa, maybe they were even related. Alice and Clover seem to be close too. Just how many of these people knew each other already?
Let's go, buddy.
There we go, Zero can't stop us from taking it.
I can't wait to get out of here and back to my, grandpa videos.
Tenmyoji, that is a fucking weird thing to say. Can't wait to get out of here and watch my softcore porn.
Oh, you mean the ones you keep in the locked cabinet?
Shh. You're being too loud, Quark.
Oh my god.
You have to say these things quietly.
Quark, get behind me. I don't even know, man. Right. I love you. I'm so glad you're back. No one else probably is, but I love Zero the Third.
Oh, you're finally done. You were taking so long. I hopped off for a little nap.
For yawning? Really? You're just a computer program. You don't get tired.
Hey, B.O. My temper's got a hair trigger, and you're awfully close to pulling it. So I'd watch my mouth if I were you. Otherwise...
Well, you really need me to spell it out.
You piss Zero the Third off. You piss off the AI rabbit, and it kills you.
Forget it.
That's a good boy. Alrighty, let's get back to what we were talking about earlier.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what's interesting to me? Sigma's not in this picture. Obviously we exist. Is that just oversight? Is this going to be like the first game where everyone except us was involved in the conspiracy and we only got roped in because Zero had a crush on it? It's a possibility. Who knows? Maybe Sigma has a crush. Or, you know, someone's got a crush on Sigma. Honestly, no one seems to have a crush on Sigma here, so maybe not, but...
Namely, how do you get more BP?
We go into the AB rooms, right? Look, we've got some keys for them right here. Kay and Quark have 2 each, so we've all got 6 together.
But who goes into what room?
That doesn't really matter. Anybody can go into any room.
But there are only 6 rooms.
Didn't I tell you? The 2 members of a pair share the same destiny.
Then you mean both members of a pair need to go into the same room?
Yes, yes, yes.
What do we do after we go into the room?
Play a game.
Would you like to play a game?
Just like it says on the door. You play the Ambidex game!
Wait, what's ambidex supposed to mean anyway?
I would guess it's short for ambidextrous. Most use the word to refer to the ability to use both of one's hands, instead of favoring the left or right. But it can also be taken to mean someone who is duplicitous or two-faced.
It's a game of betrayal, then.
Well, yes, I guess you could put it that way.
Well, last time we all had to work together. This one, that's new.
Then what's the nonary game?
Oh, it's not only that Zero had a crush on Junpei. 9-year-old Zero had a crush on Junpei. That's my favorite part. Or 11, or however old they were.
That refers to the whole enchilada. The nonary game is a game where you try to open the number 9 door and escape. The Ambidex game is just a mini game you play as part of the larger one. Make sense?
Like hell. This shit is confusing.
Is it? Or is it that you're just a few carrots short of a bushel? What do you think, Dio?
You arrogant little bastard.
Dio, it's an AI. Why do you keep trying to threaten it? It only finds it funnier.
Well, that's just how I am. So you better get used to it. Now, could I have you all move to the AB room, please? I'll give you more specifics once everyone's inside. I think it'll probably be easier to understand that way.
Kay, Quark, and myself each gave 1 card to Luna, Alice, and Tenmyouji. Then we headed into the AB rooms. There wasn't really any discussion about who'd go into which door, but Fi and I found ourselves heading toward the leftmost room. Looks like everybody else has gone in already. Think we should head in too?
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
Okay, okay.
An Ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
What? This game's got a time limit too? Yeah, Zero's on a schedule, man. Wait.
Something wrong?
No, nothing. There's no one here.
What are you talking about? Of course there isn't anyone here.
Well, yeah, I know,
Let's get inside.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's fair. I also rant about AI.
This looks just like the room we woke up in.
And at least that AI isn't actively taunting me, so... Yeah. Well, there's one thing that's
That
different.
screen.
Yeah. Looks like there's something on it. The Ambidex game will now begin. To enter your vote, please touch the start button on your screen. Once you have entered your vote, the door will lock automatically. It will not open again until the polling period has finished. Alright, let's do it.
Shit! What the hell are you doing, you idiot?
What? I just pressed the start button.
Did you even read what it said?
No.
Once you press that button, it locks the door for 40 minutes. Now, thanks to your stupid ass, we're stuck in here for almost an hour.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. Ugh.
Bonding time?
Hey, hey, hey! Looks like everybody's closed their AB gates.
AB gate?
That's the door to the AB room, silly. You're in the AB room right now. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be continuing my earlier explanation.
We say, oh no, whatever shall we do? But here's the thing. Fi isn't Aiba. She's not dependent on us. She could kill us in this room because we're being annoying.
Now, let's get this party started! Let me tell you about the AB game. Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent. But it's not like this is a battle royale where you just fight everybody. Each round will be a one-on-one battle. Mono a mono, or mono a womano. Well, there are 2 people in each pair, aren't there? So it'll be more of a 2-on-1 battle, I guess.
Seems unfair. I guess, maybe.
Now, I imagine you're all wondering who your opponent is going to be. It's actually really easy. You'll be competing against whoever you paired up with to go through the chromatic doors. For example, Siggy and Fido paired up with Alas and went through the cyan door, didn't they? That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against Alas.
So are we ready to make enemies with a mummy? Because of all the things to maybe start, Ancient Egyptian Curse, maybe not where we wanted to go.
And it goes the other way too. Alas's opponent will be Siggy and Fido. Obviously, that means Potassium and Cleaver's enemy will be Tamioli.
His nickname being Potassium is so funny.
And B.O. and Quirk's enemy will be Mooney. Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it? After all, if you choose ally, then they're your ally.
We like being allies, I think.
What? Don't get it? Well, don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it all. First, I want everybody to focus on the screen on the device in the back of the room. You should see A, ally, and B, betray on it.
Well,
do you?
A B room makes sense here. I will give them that.
All you guys have to do is pick! Just pick one of those easy options! Your BP will go up or down, depending on what you pick. It's a little complicated, and some of you are a little slow. So, I made this handy chart. The plus and minus are from your point of view.
Yeah, it looks like we've got the prisoner's dilemma going on.
So, let's say you choose ally, and so does your opponent. You'll get 2 BP, and so will they. And you'll all get a nice warm, fuzzy feeling inside.
This seems like the best option. Something tells me we will not just all pick ally for the rest of the game.
We call that the best pals outcome.
Do we really think that, do we believe in the power of friendship with this group? I think, friendship is maybe stretching the definition of friendship a little far.
Just puts a smile on your face, doesn't it? Next is what you get if you choose ally, but your opponent chooses to betray. If that happens, you lose 2 BP, and they get 3. We call that the stupid jerk face outcome. Somebody did that to me, I'd skin them and stew them with some taters.
I can go for some rabbit stew.
The third choice is the opposite of that. It's when you choose betray, but your nice, innocent opponent chooses ally. This time, you're the one who gets 3 BP, and they're the one who loses 2. We call that the serves them right outcome. I mean, what were they thinking? Choosing ally was a stupid choice, and there's nothing for you to feel guilty about. And finally, the very last scenario. This is when you choose betray, and so does your opponent. If that happens, neither of you get to lose anything.
Absolutely zero change in BP. Boring. We call this the why even bother outcome. As the game master here, this is the situation I want to avoid the most.
You're probably wondering about the pairs, aren't you? Well, let me explain. Remember how I told you that both people in a pair share a destiny? Well, that applies here too.
So we both get the points or we both take a
The
penalty.
two of you only get one vote. You get to choose once between ally or betray.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess we're not gonna get to talk to Alice before we vote. I think this is maybe why Zero the Third put us in the room before explaining the rules.
That doesn't mean you split your points, though. You both get 3 points, or lose 2 points, or whatever. In other words, what you see on this chart is what you get. Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules.
Here's the problem. If everyone does the nice thing except for one person is an asshole and starts like throwing out betrays, it's gonna be real damn easy for them to get through the number 9 door because all they have to do is betray twice, right? And have the other person ally. Because we've got 3, you get another 3 is 6, you get another 3 is 9. So there's not a lot of time to try to convince someone, hey, power of friendship. There we go. We need to settle this with Duncan.
Well, actually, there's a little bit more, but it'll just have to wait, I guess.
Okay, I kind of feel like maybe we should understand all the situation that we're in, but whatever. The rabbit thinks we're fine. Vote with your heart. What? Why does it have to wait?
Hush now. It'll be okay.
No, it won't.
30 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Anyway, I've gotta hop along now. Don't do something harebrained and wait until the last minute. You got plenty of time, so think it out.
Yeah, you're stuck in a room for the next 30 minutes anyways.
Bye-bye now. Have a nice trust.
Man, what are we going to do?
About the AB game?
Yeah. Should we choose ally or betray?
Yeah, it's a tough call. This is really kind of an interesting game. Seems like it's based on the prisoner's dilemma.
What's that?
You've never heard of it? It's a thought experiment that uses game theory to examine why people do or don't cooperate. Let's say Apple and Banana have committed a serious crime.
Apple and Banana?
I just gave them the first names I thought of. They don't mean anything.
So, Phi's hungry is what I'm hearing.
Anyway, Apple and Banana are caught by the police and sent off to separate cells far away from one another. In other words, there's no way for them to contact each other. And they're not like telepaths or something. So that's the setup. You following me?
Yeah, keep going.
So, a detective shows up. He visits each cell and tells them both exactly the same thing. It goes something like this.
You can both clam up if that's what you want. We're gonna have to put you both in the slammer for 2 years if you do. Now, if you flip on your pal over there, tell me everything. I can get your sentence reduced to 1 year. That means your buddy will serve 15, but that ain't your problem, right? Of course, if he decides to spill the beans, it goes the other way. He gets 1 year, and you get to spend 15 years eating government cheese. You're probably wondering if both of you confess. Well, I can shave off a little time for saving me trouble, but you'll still both do 10 years. So, punk, what's it gonna be? You gonna give me what I want? Or you gonna keep that trap shut? Of course, I told your partner the same thing I just told you. I wonder if you can trust him to keep the cat in the bag. No rush. Give you plenty of time to think about it.
So, that's the prisoner's dilemma.
Yeah. What would you do? Say you were in Apple or Banana's shoes.
Well,
If my erstwhile criminal associate Banana is going to keep his mouth shut, then the best choice for me is to spill the beans. That way, I only serve 1 year. But what if he confesses too? Then the smart thing would be for me to do the same. After all, if he cuts a deal and I don't, then I'll spend 15 years in prison. If I confess, I can shave 5 years off of that. Then it seems like the best choice is always going to be to confess.
Interesting. But you're forgetting something important.
Which is...
That Banana will be thinking the same thing. So you'll both confess, and you'll both end up serving 10 years. Do you get it? If you both trusted each other, then neither of you would have served more than 2 years. But because you both made the decision based on your own self-interest, you're gonna spend 8 more years in prison. In other words, the logical decision leads not only to a less desirable outcome on the group level, but also a pretty shitty situation on the personal level too. You see now? The A-B game is the prisoner's dilemma.
Yeah. They are pretty much the same thing. If we trust Alice, we can both increase our BP by 2. But if we don't trust each other, in the long run, it won't benefit either of us.
Yeah, but this is where it gets interesting. Let's say for a moment all 9 of us are on one team. Who would we be playing against?
0, of course.
Right. So we can assume the 9 of us are fighting 0 in the AB game. If you look at it that way, what would we want to do to beat him? Just look at the point totals. Say we all picked Ally. What would our total points be?
Well, 2 times 9 is 18, so 18 points.
Okay. Now let's say one of the pairs chooses Betray.
The pair who picked Betray will get 3 points each, so in total they'll have 6 points. But the solo they betrayed will have 2 points subtracted, so the total gain for that game would only be 4 points. The other 2 groups would choose Ally for that round, right?
Yeah.
So for the other teams, you'll get 6 each, which will give you 2 times 6 is 12. Plus 4, 16 points total.
So, what does that tell you?
If we consider all 9 of us to be on the same team, we need to always choose Ally to get the most points. If even one person chooses Betray, the total points we get goes down.
Exactly. In this game, if each individual acts for the benefit of the whole group, everyone benefits. But if everyone starts looking out for themselves, it'll impact the group negatively. And eventually, it'll impact them negatively too. If all of us choose Betray, then the group gets 0 points. Ultimately, nobody benefits, not even the individual. In other words, selfish but logical decisions hurt everyone, and they hurt you.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing we did with Alice in that room felt like a bonding moment, right? We have no real emotional connection to her. She just has terrible fashion. Like, literally, we did everything on our own. The most bonding we did with Fi when she let us scratch off the bikini. Okay, I think I get it. What you're saying is that I should pick Ally.
No. I mean the opposite.
What?
If you're going to make the most logical choice here, the only option is Betray.
What? Why? You just explained why that was a terrible idea.
No, I didn't. It's not the prisoner's solution. It's the prisoner's dilemma. Even though there's an outcome where everybody's happy, the choice you'd have to make for that outcome isn't the rational one. You want to pick it, but you can't. A dilemma. If we choose Ally, and Alice does too, then yes, it'll be great. All 3 of us will get 2 points. That would be ideal, obviously. And it would help everybody. But what if Alice chooses Betray?
Our BP will go down to 1.
Right. And if that happens, we're screwed. So...
20 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Here's the thing. I don't disagree with her. And in a lot of ways, like, if I was in this situation, you can't talk to anyone else. You have no idea what state of mind they're going in on it with. And you're a microcosm of a bigger game, right? Because just because we're fighting Alice doesn't mean that Alice is technically the only person that's getting or losing points, right? The other teams are, and the number 9 door only opens once. We're in a dilemma here, right? It sucks, it's awful, but also if we want to get out, and again, we only have to betray twice. I'm not saying that's the way to go, but also, I get where she's coming from.
Unless we can be certain that Alice will choose Ally, we don't have a choice. We have to choose Betray. Unfortunately, we don't have any way to know that for certain. That means we have to make the rational choice. It would be great to make the right choice, but we can't.
Hey, did you just say we're screwed? If you don't mind telling me, what did you mean by that? I'm guessing something happens if our BP hits 0, right? I mean, the way you said it sure makes it seem like something's going to happen. Do you know something? You do know something. What are you hiding? Yeah, you know, there's been something weird about you from the moment we met. I mean, for starters, how'd you know my name?
Oh, knock it off. This is getting old.
I don't care if it's getting ancient. This is important. I don't know you, but you seem to know me somehow. The only explanation I can think of that makes any kind of sense is that you're working with Zero.
What about you?
What?
Are you working with Zero?
Me? Why would you think that?
You're too calm. You wake up trapped in some kind of twisted game and it doesn't even faze you. That hardly seems normal.
Oh, come on. I could ask you the same thing.
Don't change the subject. We're talking about you. Maybe you actually do know me.
What? Where the hell did that come from? Look, I already told you, I've never seen you before in my life.
Sigma. Just let it go. Our time's up. This is it.
Are we already swapping realities?
Before it ends, I wanted to tell you thanks. You know we're about to die, but you still stuck with me. So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
That doesn't seem good. That seems real bad. What was that?
What's wrong?
I saw it.
Saw what?
The explosion.
Explosion?
I think there's a bomb somewhere in this building. I'm not sure, but it sounded like it was on a timer. You and I were trying to stop it, but we couldn't do anything, and...
Whoa, Sigma! Calm down! What are you talking about? What is it now?
My head.
It hurts?
Yeah.
You know, you said it hurt when you first woke up in the AB room, too.
It didn't just hurt. It felt like it was going to explode.
Are you all right?
I think so. I mean, now we have the infirmary, so I don't know if any of us have medical experience, but there's probably something wrong with us.
Maybe you should rest a little.
Yeah. Maybe I could just lay my head on your lap. Really, Sigma? Is now the fucking time?
Of course. I shouldn't have worried.
Vi and I spent the rest of the time until the door opened in silence. The AB game was forgotten as I tried to make sense of what I'd seen. Had it been real in any way? Or was it just a hallucination brought on by stress or maybe some strange drug they dosed me with while I was out? It had seemed real, though. Was it a premonition? I had to stifle a bark of laughter at the thought. Seeing the future? This wasn't some crappy sci-fi novel. This was real life. Things like that didn't happen. I was just tired. The stress of the nonary game was probably getting to me more than Phi thought. I was tired and I was emotional. A hallucination was strange, but really it was perfectly understandable. But what if I wasn't losing it? What if I was fine? What if it hadn't been a hallucination? I sat there for what felt like hours, my mind running in circles. Thank you for time check.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
What the hell was that?
What, do you need a translator? If you don't vote fast enough, then it'll set your vote to ally. Make sense? Or do I need to use smaller words?
So, if you plan to pick ally, then you don't even really need to go into the AB room.
I guess not. We're already in here, though. So, we might as well figure out what we're gonna do. What's it gonna be, Sigma? Ally? Or betray?
Why are you even asking? You made it pretty clear that we should choose betray.
Well, I didn't say should. I just said we didn't really have a choice.
That's the same thing!
It's completely different. The former is an active opinion. The latter is just passive information.
Whatever. You still want to betray, right?
Yeah.
Then why did you ask me? So we never really finished our conversation from earlier. You said that we'd be screwed if our BP dropped to 1. What did you mean by that? Is something going to happen if our BP gets to 0 or something? There we go. Let's just keep arguing until time runs out and we default to ally.
We die.
Oh. Well, that would be really bad to be betrayed twice. What?
If our BP drops to 0, we die.
And we only have 3?
The needles in our bracelets activate.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, how the hell do you know that? 0 never said anything about it.
I don't know. I swear I don't. I know somehow. There's just this feeling I've got. Like, that's what'll happen.
Oh, come on. That again? You fed me the same line when I asked you why you knew my name. How can you know all these things when there's no way on Earth? Yeah, maybe we should stop arguing with her on this one. Wait, did you see it?
What?
Did you have some sort of, I don't know, premonition?
What? What the hell are you talking about? You sounded like a crazy person the first time, too.
Then you haven't...
Seriously, Sigma, are you okay? I think there's something wrong with you.
I mean, there's probably many things wrong with me, but... This was wrong. Phi was supposed to be acting strange, not me. Instead, here she was asking if I was okay. But what if it wasn't just her? What if I was losing it too? I groaned. My head felt awful. It was like someone had thrown my brain into a food processor and hit puree.
1 minute remains.
Guys, are we going to vote or not?
Polling closes.
Hey, it's almost time. What are you gonna pick? If you aren't going to do it, then
No, I'm fine. I'll do it.
You're gonna choose betray, right?
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Alright. Take it away.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I stood in front of the selection screen and took a deep breath. This was it. I ran over my options one last time. There was only one possible choice. All right, what would we like to do? Would we like to ally or would we like to betray? We get the option. We just told Fi that we would betray, but that doesn't mean we have to actually do it. All right, chat says ally. Let's do it. Vote has been recorded. Please wait.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
She'll feel really spited if we drop down to 1 BP.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
We betray her by picking ally.
Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
I have a feeling she's not going to be happy with us. As Fi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running towards the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer.
What the hell were you thinking? Did you hear anything I said?
Yeah. And I chose the exact opposite. Yeah, I was, and yeah, I did.
Then?
Well, I want to believe in Alice.
It's not really a rational decision.
I know.
Yo, what's up? Siggy! But no! Hey, what are you kids doing over there?
Arguing, it's fine.
We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
All right.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally, let's get ready to rock! Ambidex game! Round 1! The results! If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
All right, let's see if we chose right. Nope, we did not. Ouch. Dio, Quark, and Luna had it all figured out. Clover, I would put money on Clover being behind the betray on their side. But, well, this isn't good.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Thank you for time. Hey, Alice! What the hell is this?
Excuse me? I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
There we go. Now we can argue with Fi more. This is what we truly wanted. Fi is not going to wait for the 1 point on our bracelet. She's just going to kill us herself. Why? Why did you do it?
I could ask you the same question. Why did you do something as stupid as choose ally?
Why? Haven't you heard of the prisoner's dilemma? The best solution is for all of us to choose ally.
Oh, really? All of us, huh? Kay and Clover chose betray too, you know. Yes. I know about the prisoner's dilemma, but everyone picking Ally isn't a reasonable outcome. Just look at the results for this round. What do they tell you? You're a pretty tender-hearted guy to trust somebody you just met. Well, maybe tender-headed would be a little more appropriate in this case.
Okay. The, insults is a little much. What?
Oh, was that upsetting? My apologies. I'm only trying to warn you.
Alice is right. You made a stupid choice. And thanks to you, our BP is down to 1 now.
God damn it. I sat my jaw and stomped away from Alice and Phi. My hands had balled themselves into fists, but my throat was tight and my eyes stung. Why? Why had she done it? Quark, Dio, and Luna's group, on the other hand, seemed calm, almost happy.
Thank you.
Aww.
I'm so happy you chose Ally.
See, they could get it figured out. Why couldn't we?
No problem.
Well, to tell you the truth, Mr. Dio wanted to pick Betray.
Okay, so, note to self, when partnering up with Quark, he's gonna tell everyone your dirty laundry.
What?
Hey!
Mr. Dio told me to pick Betray so that we could get 3 points. He said we could escape together. If we betrayed you, then we'd have 6 BP. And then, if we betrayed someone in the next round, we'd have 9.
Oh, Dio, is this true?
No, that's not what happened at all.
Kidding! I lied. That was a joke.
Quark, that was a big joke.
Mr. Dio would never do something like that.
It was a joke?
Quark, buddy, you gotta work on your sense of humor, man.
Yeah. Man, you really had me going there.
Here's the thing. I understand that you will continue to pick Ally to spite Phi. The question is, what if the groups shuffle? Right? Because there's no guarantee that next round we will both be a pair still. Because if you think about it, we have primary colored doors, which means that our bracelet colors have to change too. So we may have just made it an enemy of Phi. The question is, does she hate us enough right now to possibly kill us because we're both at 1? Oh.
I really surprised you, huh?
So you really were planning to choose Ally all along? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do.
Yeah, but what no one else managed to do, Quark.
Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah, exactly.
I understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust, huh?
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
It looked like there had been some sort of argument between Kay, Clover, and Tenmyology, although whatever it was seemed to have resolved itself amicably.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round.
You say that like Zero wants someone to win.
Yeah, I guess you got a point. You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
They're already open.
Right, you are. So, let me just close them.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the Moon Round. Moon cards will be required to open the gates.
Moon cards. Does that mean we can't use these cards anymore since they've got suns on them?
Yes, indeedy. Now, you'll have to look for cards with moons on them.
So, how many times do we play the AB game?
I don't know. As many times as you need to. It's anybody's guess how long it'll go. But I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on!
Of course. You could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where every bunny just keeps going back and forth, winning and losing points. After all, if there's no bunny with 9 BP, the door can't open. If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 5, round 100, round 2000. You might even go all the way up to round 24,009,004,897. Although, I really, really hope it doesn't come to that.
Hey, can I ask you something?
I don't know. Can you?
There's rules about who can go into the secondary doors, right? Like, you have to have 3 people exactly.
Yeah? So?
Well, what about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same?
Nope. There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door. It could be 1 person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you. There is one thing though, Siggy. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary chromatic doors, maybe it's not 100% true.
What do you mean 100%? What? What do you mean?
Well, you can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want.
That's not what you told us.
Well, I didn't want to make things complicated.
Then explain it now.
Just use the bracelets.
What? How?
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
So, it's scanning the bracelets then?
Ding ding ding! As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are!
But, wait, hold on a minute. Do these things even come off? Okay, so we're yellow and a pair now.
No, yes, they do indeed.
Then how do I take it off?
Well, there's 2 ways. The first is to get through the number 9 door and escape. As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all by itself.
What's the second way? Hey, Zero, wake up, will ya? What's the second way?
Oh, Theo. I think you already know.
We all already know.
What?
Do you really want to get rid of that bracelet?
Of course I do.
Then just die.
Oh, well, I see. It's easy. Nothing to it, really.
You die.
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses. You know what an electrocardiogram is, right? Technically, it's a machine that graphs the electric current flowing across the myocardium, but you probably know it as the thing in the hospital with the little light that goes beep, 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 beep when someone dies on a TV show. Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching. So, when that signal goes away...
The lock on the bracelet releases, right?
Yep. So there you go. The second way. Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off. Apart from that, there's no other way to get the bracelets off. If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules. I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that. But if you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round. Ha! Oops. I guess it's not going to be very lucky for some of you, huh?
Yeah, we're not in a great position for it.
Next round.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Well, do I have to explain everything?
Unfortunately, yes.
Somebody might die during the next round of the AB game. There. That's pretty clear, right?
I'm aware of time. I'm trying to get through 0 the third so that we're not getting back into it in the middle.
If I had to guess.
But thank you for the
I'd
second
say
time check.
It's going to be Tenmyaldi. Or Siggy. Oh, or maybe Fido. Or maybe everyone.
Trying to figure out how everyone would die.
What?
That math doesn't quite check out, but I guess you're a rabbit. Why?
I guess I can tell you why.
Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized. Just like when you break the rules. I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is.
You mean the needles in our bracelets are gonna activate? And we'll die?
Correct, Siggy. Full marks.
So, Fi had been right. But how had she known before 0 told us?
I see. Phi, Sigma, and I only have 1 BP.
Yeah, it's not looking good for the home team.
That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
I took a moment to go over everything in my head. The AB game would continue until someone opened the number 9 door. There were no rules about how many people could or couldn't pass through the number 9 door. That meant it was possible for everyone to escape. The secondary chromatic doors could be opened by any number of people so long as you had the right bracelets. The bracelets would only unlock under 2 conditions: if you left the building or if your heart stopped. If your BP hit 0, the needles in your bracelet would activate, killing you.
Oh, one last thing. The next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs. You already saw them, right? There should have been 3. Red, blue, and green. That means that to get through, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow.
But wait! You've already got those bracelets! Have a look! The color's changed, hasn't it?
It did change. I'm yellow now.
So am I.
Oh, great.
Me too.
We're paired with Luna.
It looks like the color wasn't the only thing that changed.
What do you mean?
Well, we know who won't argue with us about allying.
Well, it looks like our groups have changed too. I was a solo last round, but now it says pair.
Wait, really? Mine still says solo.
It looks like Luna and I both changed, although I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm the opposite. Mine went from pair to solo.
No change here. Still a pair. I guess this must be magenta. Are you 2 magenta too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Quark, Clover, and I are cyan.
I think Mr. K and I are pairs. And Miss Clover is a solo?
Looks like it.
When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
So here's the problem that we're gonna have. So Alice is a solo, Phi is a solo, and Clover is a solo. All 3 of them voted betray last time, or would have voted betray had we let Phi vote. So I think no matter who we choose next, we're gonna have a fight on our hands.
And of course, it's totally random. No rules or anything.
We'll see if they feel differently about it when it's going to kill us, but...
Now, with all of that explained, I must bid you adieu.
No, I love you.
Sadly, we may never meet again.
That's so sad.
What?
Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore. I mean, you guys are good from here, right? I'll never see you guys again.
Aww.
really think I was gonna cry? Nah, 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 nah. Suckers! As if I'd cry over you dummies!
Yeah, that's fair. What the? You fucking dick!
You mad? Anyway, good luck. I may be gone, but I'm always watching. Maybe I'll see you again someday. Have a nice tragedy.
All right. And with that, as soon as it allows me to,
That little piece of shit.
we're going to end here for tonight. Next stream is Tuesday, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. I don't know if we're going to do a Thursday stream this week. Let me know if it's something you'd like to do. But otherwise, yeah, come hang out with us on Tuesday. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.